the Rough Rider knife with several names. Sometimes referred to as the sunfish because it resembles a sunfish, which is a massive thing. They can weigh up to a ton. Also known, more commonly known as the elephant toe knife, because it looks like an elephant toe, is enough. Also, sometimes known as the English rope knife, but my favourite is the vest pocket axe. It's great. It's a big knife, this. See what I mean? Overall, 23 centimetres, or about 9 inches. On most of these, I'm going to call it a toenail, an elephant toe knife, because I think it's a better term, although, like I said, pocket axe is best. Normally they do have 2 blades. Some of them do have one, some of them have another one that's a saw. It's thought an early 19th century American pattern of carpenter's knife, possibly even an oil-filled knife used for cutting rope, because obviously they wouldn't have had hawsers, they had hemp ropes. And the improved way, lay the rope out, knife on it, and whack it with a hammer, and that will probably cut straight through, I should think. They have a right cult following. There's a specific collectors club. Yeah, people really like these. An older, rarer version of one of these actually went recently for $2,500. Yeah, right. So 2 blades, drop point, spear point. Reasonably nice markings. Will that focus on there? No. Oh yes, it does. There we go. There we go. Razor sharp steel, and unfortunately made in China. Is it razor sharp? Yep, there's a few hairs on there. It is a big knife. It's heavy. You can carry it in your pocket. You know, it feels powerful. I mean, look at the size of the thing compared to my hands. It fits in there absolutely brilliantly. No desire really to put the thumb on the blade and then chop my fingers off. These blades, I suppose, have a reputation for being quite, these back springs being quite tough, rather. So that sort of flops about a little bit there, but then closes firmly. This one, on the other hand, and this is simply very much a sort of Rough Rider nail neck pattern, which is quite a good idea, really. It certainly looks impressive. Comes out really firmly, and it does walk and talk. But I do like this knife. It's great. It's big, heavy. It feels like a big, powerful chopping knife when you open that blade up. It's UK legal, and it can't do some damage to a cardboard box. And they're about £23 over here. I've no idea. I would imagine that's probably about twice as much as you're going to pay in America for one. Right, this bone pattern, or bone handled on the knife, it's lovely. It's starting to discolour a bit. Bone in its natural state actually looks like really shiny white plastic. It can be a bit plain. There is a way of making it look a lot nicer. 1 cup of tea, no milk or sugar unfortunately. We'll put it in there for about 5 minutes and just have a look at the transformation. So that's had about 5 minutes. Let's see how it looks. Always, I don't spill that. It's obviously going to need a pretty thorough clean and a bit of oil on it. And that is bleeding hot. Yeah, there is a subtle difference in that finish. It looks a bit more like ivory now. Yeah, quite happy with that. The difference with this light and camera might be a little bit harder to pick up. There you go. It definitely looks a bit more mottled. There's more depth to the whole finish. We'll give that a proper wipe over with some oil later. And that should be it. Elephant toe knives, sunfish knives, they are great as a little pocket knife. Well, a very big pocket knife. Very pleased with this. it's a cracking knife. You certainly know it weighs about 120 grams, so you certainly know it's in your pocket. I will recommend these.